Welcome to Inside Sim Racing. I'm Billy Strange, and yes, this is another retro edition of Test Drive, and this one is going to be on Forza Motorsport, the original. I had seen Forza Motorsport, which I believe was released in 2005, so this year it'll be 11 years old. Anyway, for the Christmas of whatever year that was, we ended up getting an Xbox, my wife and I, and we got Halo 2, and my stepson and I played, Halo, not Halo 2, we got the Halo bundle, and we played Halo non-stop, and I kept looking at Forza Motorsport, and I just wasn't sure about it. I had played nothing but Gran Turismo, however you want to say it. I also played the Toka series up to that point, but I had not yet ventured into the racing genre for the Xbox. So if you have any memories of this game, if you played it at all, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear them. It's very fun listening to everybody's experiences, whether you liked it or not. And we'll go through some of my experiences as we play here, using a Phonetic wheel stand and Phonetic Speedster 3 with the Force Shock. So, once you go into career mode, we're going to hit our home region, and it just tells you that home region determines the availability, starting cost, and rarity of the cars in your career. Home region does not affect which tracks are available. I'm in North America, that's what we're going to pick. And now we have a choice. Let's go to, we can check stats there. So we have a PT Cruiser, Ford Focus, an IS300, RSX, 3.2 CL, and an Eagle Talon. And I think when I first played this game, I either chose the Talon or the Lexus. And I'm going to let's see. Yeah, I'm going to choose the Lexus. What color we got here? Red. Well, that's kind of a crap red. We'll go with the annoying yellow. I don't need a tip, thank you. We're going to start here. North America, we're going to start there. And we're going to start with New York. North American Open. Okay, so, does this look familiar to anybody? Remember Forza 5 when you could not, if I remember this right, Forza 5 you could not change setup options at the track. And that is exactly what you have here. Now you can load your setup, so the setup you have to do back in the menu, and it does have a, we're going to get this started here. It does have a, oh, nice. Let's see, what was the view button? Is it this one? Nope. That brings up that, okay. It's this one. There we go. Whoa. One thing I noticed with the wheel is it corrects very quickly. If you try to counter steer, it definitely tries to take off in that direction as I'm banging the rev limiter. Oops, sorry. Out of the way. There are audio sliders. In this view, though, I can't hear my car very well, which is an issue. The wheel, there's not a whole lot of anything going on. It, you know, there might be a little resistance. Make the turn. Bonk. Oops. There's not a whole lot of resistance in it. I've got it turned all the way up. And I played with the gamepad when this came out. I didn't even know that there were wheels available for the Xbox at that time. Right down into this tricky hairpin. The paddles, you'll see me fumble with them every once in a while because the paddles get in the way. My fingers will get stuck in between here. All not good. It's okay with the wheel. I feel a little disconnected. But if I remember correctly, I kind of felt like that with the original game on the gamepad. Alright, so here you can take a look at your race winnings. There's your difficulty, what you got on, and what you got for damage. I scraped the wall a little bit. Oh no, it's saying that I over-revved the engine. Well, fine. So we won 4,700 credits. And we've reached level 1. Almost to level 2. And now this was an aspect that I appreciated, that it went about it differently. It was a little more like an RPG in that aspect where you unlocked, and because of the way you went through the game, we're going to do Road Atlanta 2 in just a second, but we're going to go put some stuff on the car. But anyway, the way you progressed through the game and got these, they were almost like sponsorships. So it kind of rewarded you for continually playing and progressing through the game. So anyway, we've pumped the car all the way up to D1 status. Put an exhaust on it, a sport exhaust. Put a racing clutch and flywheel and transmission in it so we can adjust the gears if we wanted to. The only bad thing is you can't... You can't... Oh, dang it. You can't change any of your settings at the track. It has to be done in the menu. Sounds like Forza 5 if I haven't already mentioned that. The real tricky thing is the steering's a little squishy. Way too far. But anyway, the steering's a little squishy, so it likes to steer back. You get this kind of loose feeling, but then when the car starts to get sideways and you counter steer, it acts like a four-wheel drive, and it just takes off in the direction you steer, which that's not correct. Good grief. Oh, he's pushing on me. This being the first time I've started running... Oh god, it's so hard to hear my car. But anyway, I've run over the rumble strips, the curbs a few times, and that really you can feel in the wheel. It definitely shocks it. And I remember using the gamepad and just feeling like it was pivoting on a center post. This doesn't necessarily feel like that, but my steering input is, I don't know, it's just different. It feels a little squishy. And I also remember when I played on a gamepad, the game, Forza really required you to brake in a straight line and then roll out before getting into the turn. Which, you know, at that time, that's fairly accurate when you're trying to get good lap times. Obviously, there's a more nuanced way to do it than that, where you can trail brake and you can do all kinds of other things. But I just remember that was something that I had to get used to, as I need to pay attention. And see, I just got my finger stuck in between, and then not shifting. You can really hear that transmission whine, though. Alright, that's going to do it for this retro edition of Test Drive. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. If you didn't like it, go ahead and hit the dislike button. But as always, I always appreciate the support. I'd be more than happy to do another Forza Motorsport video if it's popular enough. We'll finish out the race in this series and progress from there. If you're not currently subscribed to Inside Sim Racing, please do so, and you can catch this and other series that we've done. Also, you can visit isrtv.com for all the latest in sim racing news. You can follow us on Twitter at Inside Sim Racing, or you can follow me at Strange_Billy. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and I will catch you all in the next video.